Hey everybody, welcome! I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to the Kickstarter countdown stream for the Friday Nights Returns Kickstarter. I'm Graham, here with, I'll go around in this order, Nelson.
I'm here too.
Kathleen. James. Jacob.
Hi.
And Cameron.
Huh?
Wait, Cameron, sorry, I got confused. Matt.
Woo!
And Paul, and that's why I did it in that order. Look at that. Smooth.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, a spin on the old classic.
Is Jacob going to be in Friday nights? Not necessarily, but he's here for this. Because he said that he was keen to hang out.
Yep.
So, he's here, yeah. Obviously, not everyone who's in Friday nights is here. In fact, I did ask Missy, I was like, hey, we're doing this thing on Wednesday. Do you want to come? And she absolutely did. But she's in Ottawa currently.
Oh.
So, was not able to make that work.
She's petitioning the government for something?
I have no idea. So yeah, we're here to hang out and be generally grateful at this because we wanted to bring back Friday nights, and apparently you did too, which is lovely. So thank you for that.
The number went up.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Happy.
Yeah. Someone said Paul's here. Who's driving this thing? Paul is with a Stream Deck.
I have this.
The power of a Stream Deck.
Paul's
And-
entire job can be done with 12 buttons.
Yeah. I'm not even.
Well,
I'm not even using all the buttons right now.
Only 3 of those buttons are really crucial.
Yeah, we need Paul to tell the buttons what to do.
yeah, I was gonna say, who programs the buttons?
Yeah, Paul,
Yeah.
we're deciding to let you go and we'll retain you as a contractor to
Yeah.
repair the buttons.
Too real.
All that's. Yeah. All it requires is these couple buttons and me running into the other room occasionally.
Click. Click. Click, click, click. Runs off.
So, true fact, I asked Paul to update something for an overlay on something we were doing. And for some reason, I had thought a visual element, such as we see when we have an overlay, would look like visual elements. But Paul then pulled up a page of code and typed a few things. And I was like, what?
You can't just click and drag?
Because you and I are used to graphic user interfaces,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's not how Paul sees the world.
No.
It's like the Matrix.
Yeah. I see the world in. It's the Matrix except HTML, which is much
Much worse.
less.
At
Yeah.
least it's not CSS.
Oh, that too.
Yes,
Yeah.
the matrix lines drop down and move over half of space.
Yeah.
That funniest thing.
Nothing in the Matrix is centered properly.
I don't even see the code anymore. I just see subs, bits, clip it.
Yeah.
Have you seen on Slack? Slack is a program we use for internal communication. That they've started doing that thing because we don't have the free version because it would be ridiculous. Where it's they take some previous messages and blur them out, and they're like, you can't see these anymore because you don't have the paid version. By the way, I hate that, Slack. Stop doing that. But
Makes it look like one of those crappy the places you go to get info about something.
Yeah.
It's if you subscribed, you could unblur this.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Paul was like, if you just remove the CSS from this, you could still
yeah.
read those messages.
Yeah, they just filter blurred it. They didn't actually
the Gibson?
They didn't actually because people the help websites that do that figured that trick out a long time ago, and the blurred text is actually a picture of blurred text.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah,
very funny, incredible. Anyway, so today, for the purposes of this stream, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna watch this countdown. We're gonna watch a couple episodes of Friday Nights that we've selected. Might crack some packs. Why not? We're just here to hang out.
Packs.
Ooh,
what you got?
collector boosters of Murders at
Yeah.
Karlov Manor.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, so
Set
we
to
are.
kill for.
There is a stretch goal.
There is, I should say, right.
Yeah.
So we talked about this extensively.
Yeah.
And we eventually decided that we would add one additional stretch goal for a 9th episode, a holiday episode that we'd produce outside of the 8 that we're planning to produce because we have a time period that we're planning to film all that. and then we do that later and release that in the holiday times. And currently, you can see in Canadian, we're at 273. We put that at 300, which we know is a lot, considering our original goal was 135. But we won't be crushed if we don't get it. Like it'd be great. Wouldn't that be fun? Another episode of Friday Nights. Woo! Yeah. But just don't feel we're not going to be hurt. I know that sometimes our loving audience is like, oh no, we've failed. And it's like, no, God, please.
If we don't get to $300,000, the whole rest of the year is just going to be us standing outside in the rain, looking in at what we imagine is other people making Friday nights on the other side of a big window.
Other people making a Friday Night's Christmas episode.
Yes, specifically a Christmas episode. And we're going to have about 80 work days of just doing that.
And we'll just be sitting there burning cards to stay warm.
Technically, we said it was a holiday episode.
That's true.
We didn't say what holiday.
Sammy.
I thought we were doing Arbor Day.
Yeah, Friday Night's Arbor Day episode.
Arbor Day, Graham Stark.
What about large boulder the size of a small boulder day?
Regular Crispy Day episode?
Don't say
You know,
January
we're-
6th.
Oh, we can actually physically deep fry some memes finally.
We've only done one other Kickstarter as Loading Ready Run.
Two others.
Oh no, sure.
Technically 2, yeah.
Well,
One's Desert Bus.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
one was the Desert Bus
Right.
documentary. But
Documentary, yeah.
in any case, we've been supporters of lots of Kickstarters, and our friends of ours have done lots of Kickstarters and stuff. So we were very aware of the danger of like getting too excited about stretch goals and being like, we'll do this and this and this.
We've made that mistake before,
And
and not
never
again.
again.
Yeah, stretch
And-
goals and rewards.
We're big biters around here and medium chewers.
Yeah.
And
That's so kind of you.
I like you guys.
we love Friday nights, but at the same time, we don't want to be stuck in a situation where that's all we are doing for the entire year because we promised way too many episodes
Exactly,
or something.
yeah.
So we're very happy, and it was so great, so gratifying that the stretch goal or the whole Kickstarter went so fast. And speaking of which, the first stretch goal that we did, the one that we actually had going at the beginning
for the loading
for,
time.
for a loading time,
Which is behind the scenes.
yeah. Which is, I'm very excited that got done because, we love doing the behind the scenes stuff, but of course the problem with behind the scenes stuff is that the personnel and equipment used to record the behind the scenes stuff can't be used for the actual thing that we're doing.
Yeah, we need to
And
have
often we have that problem.
Yeah.
And so the reason why you made that a stretch goal is that means that we have, there's sort of a chunk of money that's part of the Kickstarter allocated to somebody who isn't part of the actual Friday Nights cast and crew to be there filming and recording stuff and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's whether that person is somebody sort of within the Loading Ready Run family, but not actually in Friday Nights, or somebody who's slightly outside, we don't know yet, but that's the idea.
And as we said in the update where we announced the stretch goal, any sort of the overages, such as it is, then go to things like infrastructure for like equipment and things. I want to buy a new light kit. Being able to like work with potentially different locations than we might have been able to otherwise, and also going to improving things for everyone who works at Loading Ready Run, not just people in Friday Nights.
Yeah.
Because it helps the company.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Not every dollar there is going to make Friday nights.
Yeah.
We'll tell you that now.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
But every dollar will go to Loading Ready Run, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Has anybody done the math on how many playmats we have to sign yet? It's closing in on 1,000, I think.
Someone has. And
Closing in on
yeah,
1,000.
it's gonna.
We have to sign 1,000, or we're selling 1,000?
Big
Sign
portion of
1,000.
that money is going to just be in Sharpies at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a large portion is going to be shipping 10,000 pounds of playmats.
They're so heavy.
Yeah.
Playmats are shockingly heavy.
It was
Large
859
mats.
last I counted, but that was a day or two ago.
It's just it's just a cube of neoprene.
Well, we
at
can
that
get the
point.
final
Yeah.
number at the very end of the
Yeah.
stream, and we'll know
So-
exactly how many we have to
It's a
sign.
lot of playmats, but you know what? We can do it.
Yep.
And we will. We'll figure it out. Should we watch
Getting
an
a
episode?
stamp made.
Yeah. Let's watch an episode.
I like this show.
So, a question, because some people were like, "Hey, Jacob's here. Have you seen Friday Nights?"
Do you know what Friday Nights is?
No.
I don't believe.
Do you know
No,
what we
I
do
know.
here?
I know what Friday Nights is. I haven't seen any of it.
Oh well,
I haven't actually seen any of them.
I mean, I think we've picked 3 that will work really well.
I think so.
I
sure,
think
yeah.
so. I honestly think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one we're gonna watch is the first one we made.
Yeah.
Oh God.
First Friday nights. It's magic.
Yeah, not the It's Magic episode.
Yeah.
I
This
get
is
to see babies.
Babies.
Yeah. This is, and I'm just gonna slowly turn inside out with like things that I would film or edit better, because this would have been what?
2012, 11.
Yeah,
I mean,
something like that.
you're going to do the same thing with the one that the other ones, and they were filmed much later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Trick? How's it going? Shout out to
Yay.
Trick, by the way. We mentioned it in the 20th anniversary special retrospective episodes, but just to briefly remind you all of this, we did the first 4 episodes of Friday Nights with some folks at Wizards, and the deal was basically like, we'll do those, and we got paid for them, and then if they're well received, which was a nebulous thing with no numbers attached to it. Just if they're well received, then we'll do more. And they were very well received, and then we didn't hear anything, and the people that we talked to stopped working there, and then we just nothing for like a while. And then one day I get a phone call from Trick, who's like, "Hi, I am now in charge of this. We're gonna make this happen." And it's been a great time working with Trick ever since. So, yeah, appreciate that.
And as with the when we did do the crap shots, or not the crap shots, the sketch rewatch thing. Any comments about how young we look in this have to be followed by, "But you look so much better now."
That's
Yeah.
part of the package.
We've aged like fine wine.
There you go.
Noted.
All right, punch it.
All right, here we go.
This one doesn't have an intro either.
But the moon base looks so much better now.
That resolves.
And I attack with the Phyrexian Juggernaut.
Will you lay off the poison counters?
I'd love to, but he has to attack every turn. I think he comes from a broken home. He must attack.
Who are
always.
these people that look so much better now?
now?
Don't you understand?
That's me on the right and
He
you on the
doesn't-
left.
Holy hell!
the horrors he witnessed as a young
what I look like
juggernaut
without
that
a
left him with no other way to interact with the world.
Aw, I feel so bad for him now. I will let it through.
That's 11 poison counters. I win.
Let me know if the
I don't blame you, Juggernaut.
volume
magic,
is,
magic, magic, magic.
is too low. Oh, video's quiet. Let me
Magic,
just-
magic, 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 magic.
Derp, derp, derp. I'm Alex. This is how I talk.
Magic, 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 magic.
Okay, fine.
What's that?
Obviously, you guys are having a lot of fun playing this game, but I have no idea how it works. Can somebody please show me how to play?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did somebody say teach me how to play?
Where the heck did you come
That's
from?
me without a beard.
There you go.
Come on, guys. Don't worry, Paul. We'll get you there.
You're right. Young Wiggins is Wheeler.
I was about to ask who that was, and that answered my question.
I mean, you say that, but Young Wheeler is also in early Friday.
Oh man,
That's
old Yellow.
true. I forgot about that.
Look how young Yellow Jacket looks.
Obviously, the first step is going to be acquiring some cards.
All right, I can do that.
Well, you can't just take any booster pack you want.
Better now. It
I was
does.
gonna pay for it.
There are procedures.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ed, has anyone pulled a Sun Titan out of that box? Because I need like 4.
They're random. That's not how it works.
It hasn't worked yet, but statistically it will soon.
That's not how statistics work.
Regression to the mean.
That's not regression to the mean.
As you can see, the booster pack selection procedure is critical. Have a seat.
I like Ed just reverse.
Yeah.
All right, I start by noting which pile is highest and then go for the pack at the bottom of that pile.
First, I note down the day of the week and write it down
You had to
numerically.
be a
I
little
like to
careful
take
with this.
4 or 5 packs and just
Watsy
stand them
didn't
on the
want us to
table.
talk about
All those
box
mythics sink to the
mapping.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
See
to
which one
replace a line in there.
speaks
The
to
bit with that.
Then, I take into account the previous week's winning lottery numbers.
Is
Which
this
one of
the
you guys
ugliest
did it?
table in any LGS in the entire
It
world?
has to
Which
be.
one is getting it?
Okay, you need to start with a full box.
I hope he still
Not
has
a
it.
full
No,
thing
no,
on
it's
it.
in the
Then you
dumpster.
add all those integers to the serial number on the pack, get the square root of it, and if it's a prime number, you're in cash.
First, I get the guy behind the counter to pick 2 for me.
It's 1, 2, 3 to the right, 5 down, then 1 back to the left, and 3 back up.
I do like the box
This
mapping.
one,
It's
I
like
think.
And then I flip a coin.
I just
Watsy's
pick
fine
one.
with us doing this as long
It's
as it
just
is
that
bullshit.
easy. But I do get Alex to diddle it.
If it did
just a little
actually
bit.
make a difference, then we wouldn't have been able to do it.
And then
I forgot to put the diddle.
Yeah.
So when did Wiggins fall into a vat of lemons? For his hair.
Ow.
Hey! Ooh.
well, it doesn't always work.
Excellent backlighting.
Yeah. I mean, it
was
framed
very
Paul's
good.
hilarious reaction perfectly.
Yeah.
What the?
Is that
Right.
a whole box?
Well, I weighed all your various options
did
for
like
picking
that
packs,
t-shirt.
and I realized that the simplest way to ensure I get the best
Although
pack
getting it
is
actually
just buy
printed
the
would have
whole
been
box.
good rather than
Seems
just
legit.
paint.
Yeah, that seems like a solid strategy.
So, how do I play? I understand it involves mana in some way.
Paul, you can't just go jumping into a game unprepared. It's all a matter of etiquette. Here, Alex and I
This
will have an
blurred
exhibition game,
livelihood
and
is the
Graham
control
and Matt, if
logo.
you could provide
Oh,
color
yeah.
commentary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, happy to.
Well spotted.
Ooh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this.
Did we get any of the
first
sick
annual Loading
posters
Ready
in
Run
this episode?
exhibition
Yeah, they were in the
match
last
Yes.
on Grand
Okay, I didn't
Start.
notice
And
that.
I'm Matt Wiggins.
The
We
overlay
understand
just
it's a
written
fine
on the
sunny day
whiteboard behind them
outside,
is
so
kind of a
whether
nice
to
touch. I
Stay
like that.
indoors and play Magic.
Indeed, Matt. We see now the competitors approaching the play area, or the many names by which it's known, pitch, field, Thunderdome, or most commonly, table.
These players choose to start by casually nodding to one another, though I've known some to shake hands, bow, or perform a ritualistic tribal dance known as the haka.
For the last time, Matt, that was a New Zealand rugby game, not Magic the Gathering.
I'm not sure what it was, but it certainly was stirring. You see now the players begin shuffling their decks.
And shuffling their decks.
Boy, are they ever shuffling their decks.
Oh, now the players present their decks to one another for cutting. Alex cuts Jer's deck.
Jer has decided to shuffle Alex's deck even more.
Seeing this, Alex is now laboriously cutting Jer's deck into progressively smaller piles.
Jer responds by now pile shuffling Alex's deck.
I think what we can all take away from this is to maybe not learn how to play Magic from people who think they're at a pro tour.
And now on to who
Don't let
goes
anybody
first.
catch you pile shuffling.
This is
on Pro
commonly
Tour.
decided by rolling a d20,
You could also roll
Got
2d6s.
here a little great.
or 3d6 plus 1d8 for poison damage if you've been playing a little too much D&D.
And the winner goes first.
They get to choose.
What?
They get to choose who goes first. Sorry, you guys were so useless that I just decided to read the rules myself. It's a lot easier than I thought it would be. Thanks, though.
What a cool rule book.
Yeah, where do you get that?
Most of those sound like house
got it
rules
from
anyway.
YJ. Yeah.
Me? Yeah, it's like I had
Appreciate
one
the
or
help.
something. Yeah.
Can I help you organize all the
And
cards you open?
suspiciously
Ledger
slim.
number follows plan alphabetical, all over it.
Can I at least explain the stack to you?
Last in, first out. I do
Everything-
programming, you know.
But Paul...
Every printed material has to fit in some other box that
Hey Alex,
contains
whatever
magic
happened to
cards.
that Phyrexian Juggernaut?
They were in
He
fat
wasn't
packs.
really
Oh,
worth bad
okay,
my
yeah,
deck,
right,
so I
right. Back
swapped
when
him
fat
for
packs were
another
really
batter
big.
skull.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he's doing
That's
okay,
a-
right? Like he's happy.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
I just
Alex
like
just
to-
sent him to
Good
live with a nice other
stuff.
state.
Oh, okay.
Blur the Starbucks logo.
Traded him for a
Yeah.
full bleed Zendikar forest. Seems decent.
And that was the first episode of Friday Nights.
I don't remember anyone else ever calling them full bleed. But like I like the sound of that. You know what I mean?
Full,
Like
for what?
oh, just the very last line is I traded that Phyrexian Juggernaut for a Zendikar full bleed forest.
Yeah.
Which today is still a great deal. Incredibly well done, fictional Alex. But
Yeah, full bleed is like that's like
like a printing term,
It's a
yeah.
printing term, yeah.
Okay.
We would say a
They're
full
not,
art.
they're not even full bleed because they have the border. Anyway, I think my favorite line. We were talking about other stuff at the time, but I think my favorite line from that one is still it's a bright sunny day outside, so beautiful weather to stay indoors and play Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cut to Paul was so great.
Yeah, my
Oh man.
my favorite moment is just Paul being like
Well-
very surprised. Yeah, exactly.
And that was like, even outside the first 4 episodes, like the first 4 episodes had a bit of an arc of my character sort of learning magic.
And showing up to F&M for the first time, right?
But then, and then there was sort of a larger thing of like I ended up going to,
Making it to the Pro Tour.
was it the actual, wasn't
Yeah.
it the,
Yeah.
just the GP?
No, you actually made it to the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Right.
The one where I wore the space blanket?
Yeah.
And we had a great
There's none
bit
of my
with
games, so, yeah.
interviewing Marshall, Marshall doing they let us onto like the actual like coverage stage.
Right.
And so like Marshall's doing like a player interview with you, and then James comes on and he's like, "Look, as his coach." And
Yeah. I remember
Marshall's
that. Yeah.
like, "As what? Who are you?"
Nice. Coach James.
Yeah.
And yeah, Cameron just sneaking behind in a ghillie suit with the behind
Yeah.
the backlit interview stage, which was just honestly an incredible visual to get. It was very
I
cartoonish.
don't know
Who are the
anybody in
players that I
Ontario
was
that I want to talk to right now.
I don't
I
remember.
want to say one was
It was whoever was at the Pro Tour in Vancouver, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Brad Nelson and Eric Froelich.
it was Ifro, right? Yeah.
And they honestly both did a great job. Brad Nelson especially, of just like looking at Cameron, doing like a,
What is going? Yeah.
doing like a, are y'all fucking seeing this? Is it just me seeing this?
Whatever happened to the ghillie suit?
It fell apart.
Oh yeah.
disintegrated.
It did not last that weekend.
I think there was sweat dripping out of the bottom of the overall.
It was gross.
Cuffs at the end.
Cam sweated so much that the glue
It
melted.
Yeah, as it turns out, a ghillie suit made, like, scale armor made out of magic pack wrappers is like a space blanket with more insulation.
Oh
Well,
God.
We
So
also
you were cooking.
We also begged Cameron not to put the ghillie suit on over top of a dress shirt, tie, and sweater, but he refused.
I think, to be
Because
honest,
I have my dignity.
So you turned the oven on yourself and then crawled in.
Well, I turned the oven from 350 to 400.
It's good to see that over the years you've loosened up just a little.
No tie.
It's,
I mean, the other problem with the ghillie suit is that in order to attach the packs, like, it was not only Mylar of all the packs, but the actual there was like duct tape, like gaff tape on top of
So
everything.
I'm the one who
Right,
made
yeah,
the ghillie
yeah,
suit,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so we got packs and packs and packs. We got so many packs. We just took bags of them from YJ.
Oh,
like,
right,
yeah,
that's
it was
that's
after-
what
probably like
became of those
5 or
bags,
6
right?
Packs, just full, huge plastic bags full of packs.
We were lucky because that recycling initiative only started like months before you came in and asked that. I think it was like the previous year or something that we
Yeah.
found out we could be recycling these magic wrappers in town. So YJ started keeping them in like giant clear plastic garbage bags that would get collected like 2-3 times a year.
So we started with a pair of black, like, heavy-duty coveralls, and then I got black duct tape, and you might have photos of this. And then
me
I
see if I
took
can
all
find
of
There's
the
a whole loading time of it.
I took packs and I went around, like, I did a layer. I built it up in layers up the leg, and then up the torso, and then up the arms and onto the shoulders. It wasn't just a few packs. It was like
Yeah.
dense.
Yeah.
I wonder why
so
you're sweating.
yeah, so the end result though is that like the entire pair of overalls was basically like sealed in a layer of
Duct tape and several, probably each layer of packs was probably like 3 layers of packs deep.
Right.
Because they had their
280.
Yeah, we just
Hey,
crossed over 280.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Y'all want to watch? Shall we watch the next episode?
Yes. This is useless to you at home, but this is a photo of Cameron in the
Yeah, you can make it out.
in the suit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see the joy on his face.
Anyway,
Yeah.
The idea is that
so
if
unhappy.
he's next to a garbage can, it looks like he's part of the environment of the Magic convention, right?
Yeah, I think that's. I
So-
basically came out of it like the Predator.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not the episode that we're actually watching next.
No, let me just make sure the
Or
volume
more like
is set for the other
in
one.
Lockstock, when that one girl comes off the couch with the Bren gun. And
But
she
she's just been
emerges
sleeping
from a
the whole
pile-
time,
yeah,
right?
she's been
Yeah.
sleeping in the background.
Yeah.
One number I will, because I remember I looked right at the start of 9 o'clock yesterday. We were at 2490 backers.
Wow.
When we started 9 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
we've
wow.
gone up by quite a bit in the last 24 hours, which is wild.
Speaking from the expertise of having run fewer than 4 Kickstarters.
Yeah.
It seems to me that you see big spikes on the very first day and
Yeah.
the very last day.
Yeah, the first 48 hours and the last 24 hours
Yeah.
are where a lot of your backers come. So,
which is sweet.
When does when does Kickstarter send out the email to remind me when this is nearly over?
I don't know actually.
24 hours and 48 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Paul, you ready to go?
I believe so.
All right.
Cool. So
hopefully,
based on nothing except that we recall that it was kind of a funny episode, because we haven't watched these in a while either, we decided to pick for another one to watch Dino Time.
So a big jump ahead in time.
Huge jump
Yeah.
ahead. This
Yeah.
is from the second last season.
Yeah.
I remember this had
2018.
great physical acting from you, James.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm in the dino costume,
Yeah,
right?
This one's in
Yeah.
a little montage.
Yeah. All right.
is this where we got the dino costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 30 minutes left to go.
Punch
Here
it. This is the last time we saw Ixalan.
Great physical acting from James, you say.
Again,
Different
let me know
moon
if
base.
the volume is okay.
We've moved on to Delta.
Sneaky camera.
Cam is on the hunt.
No one in Twitch chat is complaining, but can we get the TV louder in here?
Yes.
What are you doing on the go?
She might hear us.
Don't worry, Kathleen.
Remember what volume it
Not
was
here.
at, so we can turn it back.
I've been here for hours. I haven't seen. Wait, you haven't seen her either?
Not even online.
Sorry, this is 5, not Delta. My bad.
She hasn't accosted anybody with index cards yet.
No, and I haven't seen a combat step flowchart since Hour of Devastation.
You know, neither have I.
Something's not right here.
I know. The pre-release is in a couple of days. Normally by now, Kathleen would be yelling at us to internalize the strategies and learn what the cards do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Get in, losers. We're going dino hunting.
Get in where?
We are in.
Don't argue with me, James. Figures of speech aren't going to save you against our reptilian overlords. We're going outside.
No, mercy! No, please, I beg you, anything but this. No, not outside, it's where the people
Got
are.
that serious side cut going on.
Sorry, right.
Okay, heads up, James. Do not. James? Guys?
It's a weird, like,
It's too late.
subplot
Their
that
noble sacrifice
Ram
will live
has
on in our
digestive
hearts.
issues in
Are they
Friday night.
dead? No, just outside.
They were so brave.
Man, Bedhead Paul is a handsome Paul. Also, I love that get in, where, out. It's just like, actually, it's get out, losers. Which is so much more mean.
Now, you know why you're all here.
Not just
Because we're
outside.
not as good at
forest
hiding as Graham and
outside.
Paul are?
How'd you get roped into this?
She knocked on my door.
Why on earth would you answer?
It might have been the mail.
Do you normally just answer the door when somebody knocks?
Do you not?
We are here to take down the Ixalan pre-release.
I mean, I'd be happy with just going 3 and 2.
And after reading the full spoiler, I am pretty sure that dinosaurs are
bestie.
going to be the dominant tribe, especially in a slower format like Sealed.
What about vampires? Or
Was this
the
what we
pirates?
found out Or that the most merfolk?
They can run into a 9/9 dinosaur.
Yes, probably.
All 9/9s.
Okay, then they can run into the 4/4 that can block 2 creatures at once.
Those are all just big dumb dorks, though.
Except for the 6/6 with trample. Did I mention all of these are at common?
All right, I'll look at the flashcards.
No, the time for index cards is over. If we want to win, we need to embrace our inner predators. We have to learn to think like dinosaurs. Cameron, you're a green dinosaur.
Green?
Alex, you're a red dinosaur.
Oh, Dreadmaw, yeah.
I think.
James, you're a white dinosaur.
They're white dinosaurs?
Yes, many of them fly.
Wait, if I'm a flying dinosaur, wouldn't I be a pterosaur?
Ah!
Hey, Kathleen, are you a multicolored dinosaur?
There are multicolored dinosaurs? Rad!
By the way, if you want to watch any of these episodes without us talking over it and seeing the bottom corner, they're all up on our
Need to
YouTube
build.
channel.
Well,
Dinosaur
these are all up on the
Commander.
Wizards channel.
Right.
We
Yashat
will be
Sun's
putting them
avatar
up
is
on the LRRMTG
so
channel
cool.
over the course of
7-6, trample vigilance haste.
between now and when
and
the
just
new
puts more
season
dinosaurs into
launches.
play.
Is the
Are
plan?
you just ignoring Admiral Beckett Brass? She's a pirate lord, she costs half as much, and she can steal almost anything. She's a far superior commander for a way better tribe.
Whoa. Hold up. First, no. Second, how on earth are pirates better than dinosaurs?
I mean, I don't have all afternoon to explain it to you, but briefly, there are more pirates than dinosaurs in Ixalan, there are more pirates in Magic as a whole, and dinosaurs are Johnny-come-latelys.
What? Dude, they've had dinosaurs forever. There were Dominarian dinosaurs. And they even retconned a bunch of the old lizards to be dinosaurs now, and some of them are good. I'm looking at Gatherer right now, and look, Fungasaur was in Alpha.
But that...
Alpha. That's literally as OD as you can get. OD means original dinosaur. A dinosaur tribal deck would be far superior to a pirate tribal deck.
I
How
disagree.
big does a lizard have to be before it's a dinosaur?
I don't know.
Pray.
James in his natural habitat.
Eating McDonald's in the woods.
Yeah, it was important that they were McDonald's
Jane.
nuggies.
Can I have your last nug?
No.
I like to imagine that he found those in the woods. They're just like tree nuggies.
We call those pine cones.
That's why a dinosaur deck running a green ramp package including Omnath, Azusa, and Nylea would stomp the crap out of your puny pirates.
Well, that hardly seems creative.
I ramp, I cast dudes, I turn them sideways. I don't need to be creative. That's how you win games of Magic. Also, I could put Oversoul of Dusk in the deck, and that has protection from blue, black, and red, i.e. all the colors pirates come in. QED, I win.
Sure, dinosaurs might beat pirates in terms of raw power and toughness, but pirates have a strategic advantage. Their affinity for treasure.
Uh-huh.
Treasure is an artifact.
Uh-huh.
And artifacts are some of the most powerful cards in Magic. All I need to do is play a Microsynth Lattice and everything is an artifact. Now suddenly my Deadeye Plunderers are the most powerful cards on the board. And your dinosaurs don't stand a chance.
That's one creature.
Ah, but I can use cranial plating to make any pirate as dangerous as the Deadeye Plunderers. And then all I have to do is resolve Disciple of the Vault, and it doesn't matter if my pirates get
Apparently
eaten by
predicting the
dinosaurs.
treasures
They'll still do
really,
damage to you.
really
That
powerful.
seems
Calling out Disciple of the Vault
janky.
is their way
That's
to
nothing compared to
end
what I could
the
do with
commander
the
game
Bludgeon
and
Brawl,
lose all their
Bullshark
friends.
Battle
Fantastic
Master,
work,
and
Paul.
Murderous Spoils.
I don't know what any of those cards do.
Turns all your lands
I
and
seem to
enchantments
recall
into equipment, and then steals
as dangerous
them. Try
as
to cast your
Deadeye
8-drop
Plunder.
then. Ha!
Deadeye
There is
Plunderer
no
is.
way that
Deadeye
works before you
Plunderer
take
is.
Lethal Raptor.
There's only one
Was
way to
it
find
that
out.
Dean takes?
That was a weird line.
But
Yeah.
Ixalan isn't out, so we can't.
Also, we need to fight the decks multiple times to account for variance. 1 or even 5 times just wouldn't be scientific.
I mean, we are literally arguing about who would win in a fight, dinosaurs or pirates.
Give me your deck list in 15 minutes with the most powerful computer in the office.
But I'm using my phone.
Wow.
It's a good line.
Hey Cam, how's it going? In touch with your inner dinosaur yet?
No. But I do think we are being watched.
Yeah, by like birds
sort
and
of a-
voles and whatever
It's sort
else
of an
lives in the
extension of
woods.
the like
Or bears or
Commodore
cougars
Hustle
or, I don't know,
world
muskrats.
loading ready run.
Do muskrats live
everything
in
we
this
have
part
is
of the
bad
world?
and
Is
we
it-
suck.
is
If they do,
terrible,
they're
yeah.
watching us.
We should go.
What about Alex and James?
Survival of the fittest! Ah!
Man, I think this is in Mount Doug Park.
I think I've decided that I don't like being outside very much.
Yeah.
No, neither do I.
Wait, what? This was your idea. Why are we even here?
I just wanted to suggest something that was so unpleasant. The next time I said, hey, let's all get together to bone up for the pre-release, you guys just wouldn't immediately say no.
Okay. Wow. First off, that's a seriously long game you're playing. Kudos. B, I can't believe you dragged us all the way out here for no reason whatsoever. That's BM. And
That's
4,
BM.
I hope
That's
you're
four.
really happy that we're
Yeah.
all gonna get eaten alive by
1B4.
muskrats.
And if you just wanted to read flashcards like a normal person, none of this would have happened.
What kind of normal person wants to read flashcards? Why do I smell French fries?
Hi!
What the hell? Where did you get an inflatable dinosaur costume?
And more importantly, where'd you get those fries?
Halloween pop-up shop. We've been like 200 meters away from a mini mall this whole time.
What?
You guys were supposed to hunt and or gather food.
What food were we even supposed to find?
I don't know, like woods food.
I can see now why you have been wandering around the bushes behind a mini mall all day.
No one's learned anything.
Yes, technically James
we've
didn't
done
have
is
to be
waste an
in the
entire day of
costume. He
pre-release
could have just
prep
done
time.
voiceover.
Not true. I learned that there's a Halloween pop-up store at the mini mall.
And I learned something too. I got bored and started
Was
reading
James
the visual
ADR here, or
spoiler.
is
Did you
this-
know Vraska's
No,
in
that's
this
me
set?
in this.
What? Vraska's in this set? This set's
It just doesn't
awesome.
sound very muffled. It's good.
It's very
Go
thin.
fist bump.
It's very thin.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plastic.
I programmed an algorithm that will fight our 2 commander decks for us.
Seems like it's sort of taking the fun out of the whole thing.
Do you want to play 10,000 games of Commander to settle this debate?
I mean, kinda.
I'm going to run the algorithm now.
Okay.
And the best Commander deck is a Tishana Voice of Thunder Merfolk deck.
Oh. Let's never speak of this again.
Agreed.
I don't even remember what Tishana does.
She's one of the green-blue legends from Ixalan, I think.
Yeah.
Is that, does she
Yeah.
like make creatures and draw
Hey,
cards?
Anyone want to fight my new Tishana Commander deck?
No.
Poor Missy.
Right.
She draws cards and is large.
Yes,
Oh,
she
nice.
ETBs and draws a card for each creature you control, and you have no maximum hand size. And her power top does an equal number of cards in your hand. But she's a 7-drop, so she's almost certainly been replaced
In Commander, yeah.
several times. Yeah, since
fair.
we made that episode. Yeah.
All right, we've got 18 minutes left, and I think the next episode is like 14. So let's just roll that right now. Watch this final episode, and then
So
we'll
we
come
watched
back.
the first episode. This is the last episode.
Yeah.
At time of broadcast.
Yeah.
The Gathering.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
Punch it.
Ben,
So far.
what's your take on Wizard's latest format?
I think it's sweet. Actually, did you know if you direct challenge somebody, you can do historic brawl? Prepare for my many thopters.
That's Brawl. I'm familiar with Brawl. Brawl is not new.
Well, I only found out about it last week.
Do you think things are only new when you find out about them?
What?
No.
Do you remember when you
What
told me
was the
about that
latest
wild
format
new
of this one?
oyster
We'll
you
find
found
out.
at the bakery in July?
It's not my fault no one showed me a croissant before.
There's a new format. It's called Pioneer.
Pioneer. Are we discovering new lands? Do you get to make new lands?
First, those lands were already discovered. Second, it's a modern and interactive format.
Oh, that is way better than my idea. I'm in. Would you like some croissant?
Croissant.
Wait, it is French? I thought the bakers were making fun of me.
Oh, why would they ever do that?
Oh yeah, Ben's in the show now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is after Ben and Adam got introduced. As people who showed up to like a late night pre-release that we were doing and then were just brought back to the moon base.
Giant growth.
Well, not just giant growth. Green in general. I have a list.
Giant growth.
I don't get what you don't get about this.
Giant growth.
Look, maybe this isn't what you would get banned, but I support Cameron in dreaming big.
Okay.
There's some solid pictures.
Yeah.
Wizards comes up with a new format with practically no ban list and tells the players that they can go wild and then they'll ban anything that looks too broken. And you two, in your infinite wisdom, take this as a challenge to get a card banned. And you chose giant growth?
No, because you cut me off after I read the first thing on my list. My real enemy, my nemesis, is Pelucranos. World Eater.
Monstrous for 6. Target all of your soldiers.
Pelucranos was medium at best.
You weren't there.
Probably my favorite format.
Well, we didn't know you then.
Do you think people only exist when you meet them?
Hey.
You're just trying to ban cards you don't like because they beat you once.
No. Cam's lost Pelucranos lots of times.
Well, maybe I'll go get 1,000-Year Storm banned.
None of my pet cards are even remotely playable in Pioneer. Check in mate, Savadan.
Adam, how did you enjoy Ravnica Allegiance Draft?
It was fine. There were some annoying decks flying around.
And how does Pioneer look to you?
I mean, it looks fun. I haven't had a lot of time to play it yet.
But how much cooler would it be if High Alert wasn't legal?
Give Senate Courier resistance.
I think I hear the call.
Everybody's got trauma related to certain cards.
Two larges. With extra cheese?
The whispering is him ordering pizza. 40 minutes. This is very good.
Oh, hey, a bed. Graham? Hey. Haven't seen you around the old YJ lately. You doing okay?
No, I just lost.
Neat.
So I rolled up
How
into
are
your
you
house?
doing in not magic?
Common usually does this.
Fine, I guess.
Really been jamming in the arena, hey?
Yeah. I feel like I've been hiding out in here since October 31st. I only know Throne of Eldraine Limited, and I am a being of pure food.
Cool.
That was the most recent Friday Night's episode
Luckily,
at the time.
we have an ensuite bathroom.
What can I do to coax you back to FNM?
Oh! Yeah. I could play some standard. That'd be a nice change of pace.
Great!
What do I even build, though? I am months behind on standard. But I can draft with my eyes closed.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Not on purpose. Sort of drifting in and out of REM sleep, and the deck was awful,
feel like
but I did draft with my eyes closed.
It's
Well,
like a sitcom
that's
trope that like
fun.
everyone
Oh,
just barges
not
into
at
other
all.
people's
I would
houses.
Yeah.
Speaking of recommendations, can I recommend some sweet, sweet standard brews?
Sure, if you want,
I like
but
the-
just basing it off
The
draft.
callback
I'm
to
betting
the
I can
Fairy
do some
Tales
pretty powerful
episode
things
where
with
she's
Oko.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
So when she walks in and is like, "Oh hey, a bed," as if it's something worth commenting on.
I don't think this is working. I just can't break High Alert bad enough to make it bannable.
That's quitter talk. You can't give up now. You gotta keep going, like Cameron.
Oh right,
it
we had the
going, Cameron?
pizzas.
I almost got something workable here. You?
Oh, I'm done.
Not sponsored, but good
Well,
pizza.
the card
Maybe we
I
should
have
reach
a
out to them
good
for a
against is
sponsorship.
Eidolon of the Great Rebel. So I just built a mono red burn deck.
We
Game,
did this
set,
commercial
match,
for
and
free.
ban.
If you're in
Well, help me
Victoria and
then.
want
What are
really
you
good
even trying
pizza,
to ban?
Gremlins.
get standard.
Like
Or
Gremlin.
oregano's, depending on what you want.
Mine? Scars block isn't.
No, from Kaladesh. The weird anteater dogs.
Oh! Why?
They eat artifacts.
Are you trying to get these things banned for flavor reasons?
Hey, you're trying to get a card banned because it beat you once.
No. Kathleen's lost to Eidolon lots of times.
I give up. I'm just gonna play 3 mana Teferi and write High Alert across all the sleeves and hope Wizards gets confused.
Predicting AI recognition.
there's just so many.
Deck options? Yeah, I know.
Cards. 60 isn't that many more than 40, but it feels like it's way more than 40. And you get a sideboard in there, and that's 75, which is practically Commander. It's so more than 40.
Sounds like somebody needs some sweet, sweet deck suggestions.
Why are you so keen on sharing your deck lists? Actually, why are you here at all?
Because I'm your friend and I miss hanging out with you.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds suspicious.
Okay.
But you did give me a great idea. I shouldn't just be net decking the top tier meta.
Yes.
I should see what my friends think.
I'll just stay here then.
So cold.
Actually, that would be awesome. The cats get lonely.
Yay.
Andrew?
Weirdly
No, I
obedient
retired
from Baxter.
No, you
No, he's
retired
always
from
been like
Commander
that.
twice.
Yeah, and Standard.
Keep up.
How do I keep track of the formats James has retired from? What are you even playing?
Brawl.
That's like Standard Commander.
And
Stand.
now I retire from that.
Why?
Because I just won my first game.
They're gonna have to keep making new formats.
I'm judging the event.
Oh, okay. Is there like a judge thing where you can't suggest the deck that I should play?
No, I just don't want to.
Oh.
Oh, that's easy. You should definitely play Angels.
I don't know that there's an Angels
Nice.
Yeah.
deck.
got
Are
everyone
there
back.
even enough Angels in Standard?
Standard? Oh, there's your problem. You should be playing Commander.
That was clearly sick.
Super helpful then. Thank you.
Hey, wait.
Maybe not the best person to ask these days. I kind of got out of the rat race, you know? Like, I only mostly play Pauper now, and there's no rares. It's just all commons.
Sure, looking
Everyone's
real stylish there.
balanced, just like Garfield intended.
I'm pretty sure that rarities and rares were an integral part of Richard Garfield's original vision for the game.
Whatever, man. It's just like fun, casual magic. Attack with Elvish Vanguard for 21, tap Priest of Titania, untap it with Queer and Ranger, tap it again, activate Wildheart Invoker 3 times, you take 36.
Good talk.
Oh, that's easy. First, you gotta be Karn, Scion of Urza.
What?
You can get whatever mana generators you want at that point, but you gotta leave 2 slots open. You're gonna play Ral Storm Conduit, and you're gonna play Finale of Glory.
Wait.
First, get Ral onto the battlefield. Then disable Finale of Glory and get 8 mana into it because that's technically full.
No.
Then activate Ral's -2 ability so that you make a copy of Finale of Glory, which adds the additional 12 stored mana into it. So when you cast it for 20 at the end of your turn, it summons 6 4/4 angels, so you get 24/24 angel on the board with vigilance and flying.
This is Puzzle Quest, isn't it?
Next thing you know, you're rocking 96/96. You got a wall, nothing's getting through.
This has been illuminating. Thank you.
Right.
Dumb him out.
Well, there is a Jund deck that a lot of people are playing.
Trust your feelings.
I was just hoping for, something other than play what a bunch of other people are playing.
Puzzle Quest.
Well, I'm glad I bothered
So weird.
apparating just so you could shoot down my ghost wisdom.
Man, who knows? I got a lot on my plate right now. I'm taking remedial French classes. I don't think I can show my face at the bakery anymore. And there's this new format I want to play.
Good callback.
But
Brewing is tough.
it's so few cards. Like 60? That's so much less than 100. I don't know how you build limited all the time. Once you take the lands out, that's like none?
Oh, someone on the subreddit claims to have gone 4-0 with a mono green Stompy deck.
Sacred Blue!
Sacred Blue.
Sacred Blue.
Very good.
Okay, so combo F&M tonight. Standard players, front tables, Pioneer, back tables. I'll have pairings up shortly.
Oh, hey Cam, you running the Pioneer?
I am. They're not going to know what hit them.
Sweet. I have got a standard brew I like to call Huge Henge
Wheeler.
Friends.
What does it do?
Resolves the Great
Matt.
Henge and dishes
One
out
of
some
the two
season's
that I had.
beatings.
Malcolm and Aurora
What
also
happens
featured.
if it doesn't resolve the Great Henge?
Who's playing Control and Standard?
That was a very Bigfoot. It's a very Bigfoot wheeler shot, and just out of focus walking past.
Did you always have those tattoos?
Are we going to play
I thought this was way earlier.
No. Wheeler has shown up before.
Sorry,
but-
you're going to hate this.
What is it?
Pelucranos, World Eater.
that a thing?
Activate Nykthos. Devotion is 10. Monstrous Peluchronos for 8.
Okay. In response, Adventure Murderous Rider.
This list just keeps getting longer.
That's all the cards Cameron has beef with. Drag the juice mangler. The juice.
What'd you like, Little?
2.
Oh, neat. I don't even need to draw. I can
Was
activate
this just
Ravenous
like,
Runes
was
in my
this mostly grabbing people
Can
who
you
happen to
believe
be
it
around at
doesn't
YJ?
trigger
No,
my...
this was plans. We set this up. This was like a proper shoot night.
Right.
Where we, like, called people in.
I'm so sorry. My match has been going so fast tonight. They're all bleeding together. Do you want to get a coffee or something before the next round starts? We've got loads of time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, after this, it's going to be turn 5 of extra turns. So win now or it's a draw.
Okay, end of turn. I'm going to activate Castle Ardenvale, create a human, untap, upkeep, draw. Land. I'll play Teferi 3. I'll bounce your blocker and attack for 1.
I die.
Nelson, I win in 1.
Thanks.
Right, one game.
In
one?
love that he didn't blink the whole time.
Yeah.
Is this the only episode
regardless,
that Heather appeared
that is an impressive new deck.
Nope, she's actually in one of the
Think
earlier
this
ones
is
too.
a new
In the
deck
background.
because you've never seen it before.
I do.
There's the third.
Well, I did not win at all, but this was fun. It was nice to get out of my dank bedroom and back into a dank F&M. Thank you,
Hey.
Missy. Thanks. How did you do?
I lost the finals to that control player. But otherwise, I didn't lose a game.
Sick. Can I see the deck?
No. It's only for my friends.
I deserve that.
You deserve that.
I deserve that.
Series wraps.
My God, that last episode's so well written.
It's good, yeah.
Good job,
Real
us.
close.
Yeah.
Sacred Blue. Sacred Blue. I don't
Sacred
remember what the
Blues.
stinger is.
So yeah, I'm not sure I want to ban Eidolon anymore because that deck was sick, and I finished my Christmas shopping between rounds 3 and 4.
Yeah, Hyler's still wandering around, so I'm pretty sure Wizards caught on to my cunning ruse.
Hey Paul, how's your Gremlin plan coming along?
Really good. Do you want to sign my petition?
I thought you were building a deck.
Why would I build a Gremlins deck? They're terrible and I hate them.
Whoa, 3 minutes to go.
It's
Holy
neat that
moly.
we're in the same room as that last scene,
Heck
even
yeah.
though it's not the same building.
Yeah.
It's neat. I like it. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go. 285. It's an amazing number.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you so
excited.
much for everybody. I guess this Friday night series, while that was like the last Friday nights previously, this one won't. It's not like this new pack of 8 won't be like directly following from that episode, because that was like
I mean,
a long time ago.
Yeah, the
same characters. Of
Yeah,
course.
Friday Nights has always had its. We worked this out when with Commodore Hustle before we started doing Friday Nights, which was that they're in the same. Like each episode is largely self-contained, but there is like ongoing continuity in the background, but not in like the way that there's a hard arc.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's like
Things-
the thing of like you learning to play Magic and then getting better at it and then getting to the Pro Tour is like a thing that sort of is going along in the background, but it's not like this season is all about Paul making it to the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
And I imagine that this season's going to be largely
Things that
similar
have things that happen will still have happened. But
I mean, previous episodes were also pretty well dictated by what was happening in the game at the time. Like
Yes.
a lot of
cues, yeah.
episodes
That's true.
were like Wizards wants us to make an episode about this, which is like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's usually
'Cause-
whatever product is coming out at that time.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So like that second one we watched with Ixalan was around the time of the Ixalan release,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
We had pretty-
we are not beholden to that for this new series.
Yeah, we
and
had-
also it won't work for this new series because we plan to film everything within a few weeks.
Yeah. pretty open freedom for that episode
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
I want to know
Ooh, it counts down to seconds.
Whoa.
Okay, here you go.
If Trick is still here, maybe you can let me know. But we were talking before we went live about the episode where they're fumigating next door.
Yes.
And it's like the Hangover morning after episode.
Yeah.
That's barely about magic at all. Like it's almost not mentioned. And I assume that was like, there's nothing coming out this month, so just sort of go
Do whatever you want.
because we certainly were not mentioning any particular.
The gas leak episode, yes. Earthen
That is
Worm.
my favorite episode.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what the lag for Kickstarter donations are, so yeah, if you want to do a,
That would be the
if you
time.
want to snipe, this
You got
is
a
the
minute.
time.
Yeah, it's
But
your moment if you
don't
want
feel
it.
pressure.
Don't feel
Yeah.
necessary.
We are absolutely not.
But that is
That's an impressive number. We're very.
We are overwhelmingly
5, 6,
grateful
That's
for
over.
this. Yeah,
that's over
thank you.
300 backers in the last 24
That's
hours or
amazing.
so.
You,
Wow.
turn red now. You, the people watching this here,
Ooh.
you know about this, and you've already backed if you're able or want to, and that's great. What we were hoping, and I believe that this has been successful. A hope for this Kickstarter was that it would reach out to the folks that when we see them at a Magic Con, they're like, "Oh, hey, you guys, I used to love Friday nights. I wish you'd make more of it." And we're like, "Oh, we've said we're going to." What? Right? The people who they know us and they like our stuff, but they're not like around all the time and would miss this otherwise. So I think that's gone very well.
Yeah.
So yeah, good news.
Trick mentions that it was mainly his job to give us a thing to focus on or for B plot, but mostly just wanted to make sure that we got to do our thing. And I think some months or whatever, Trick was just like
5,
4, free reign. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Happy New Year! Wait, no.
Successful Kickstarter!
Hey, look!
I didn't do that.
Yay! And now it's awkward.
Confetti.
A new season of loading, Magic the Gathering Nights. It's finally independently. Yay!
Perfect marketing copy.
Perfect.
The confetti is a nice touch. I like that.
Confetti.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah.
All right,
I
so
wonder what happens if it doesn't fund. Does it just play like sad trombone?
All right. To celebrate, everybody gets to crack one pack of Markov Manor Collector Boozy.
Exciting.
Ooh. It independently.
Thank you.
Can I give mine away? To
Well, we can't do a giveaway.
No, we're not.
Take one, pass
These
it
are
down.
You
all
have
just,
to keep
Take one,
it.
pass it
it's just
down.
it's just
Thank
the
you.
sites. Just open them up and we'll
Okay.
be like,
What's
"Ooh,
the
new
font on the collector's booth?
I don't know. It's a good
It's
font.
really familiar to me.
Except it's different from anything
Or is
else.
it? Is
I
it
think
like
it's
a-
just lettering. I don't think this is a font.
Yeah. Well, it feels like I don't know. Oh God, what was the Boris Karloff film?
Can you narrow it down?
Yeah. I mean, there's about 200 of them, but
Nosferatu? No, it wasn't
it
Nosferatu.
feels like kind of like a silver screen era Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like,
This is Ravnica, yeah?
Yeah, this is the most recent. Well, I say most recent. It's technically not out till next week.
It's the
but it's
best
the newest set.
setting. It's the best plane in Magic the Gathering. A living conundrum. Yes.
I got a cool case file, Judith.
oh, I got a full art analyze the pollen. This is probably going to be
That's cool.
this is a 4 of in green decks.
I feel
I don't
like
know.
it's so good.
Big Niv.
Big Niv.
Big showcase Niv Mizzet, Guild Pact.
Oh.
Damn.
I got
These are gorgeous.
I got the Crovod haunch for dinner.
Do love the haunch.
The dogs are slavering.
Lightning
Okay.
Helix.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's like a little magnifying glass
Nelly
over the
Borka.
set thing.
The whole set's
Hey.
mystery
yeah,
themed.
it's noir mystery, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got some Kellen Inquisitive Prodigy.
That's a good point,
Oh, yes!
TXT2. What?
I got a Lizov.
Nice. Are you sure it's
That's a great
Lazov?
point,
Pretty
TXT2.
sure.
Kathleen is running a D&D campaign set on Ravnica, which you
Oh
can
my
watch.
god, we can watch an episode of it tonight.
Yes, the first
Exciting.
episode is up on LRRTT already, and the second episode broadcasts live tonight.
Paul, did you have a couple of the other images?
Yeah,
What did you put
we've
on there?
got the Fam Jam
Yeah.
right.
for Murderzek Karlov Manor, which is happening on Magic Murderzek Karlov Manor Arena release day, Tuesday. So
This Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's
Yay!
what, 6 days from now?
Yeah.
And then also, MagicCon Chicago.
We're gonna be there.
End of February for signing and hello saying.
Please say the hellos.
Ooh, also I got the Aurelia Andre 3000 edition.
Nice.
The what?
The Law Above.
Yeah.
Are these all full art cards?
Other
No, not all of
than the beard,
Yeah.
that image of Wheeler actually looks like the hair looks a lot like his hair from that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Lily was going off of a recent episode of North 100, I think,
Yeah.
for that.
Oh. And for folks in chat, I play Magic now.
Yeah, James. Yeah, sorry, Jacob.
I can't just have been around here for 5 years now and not
It'll
have
happen.
gotten the radiation.
It'll happen.
It's been 5.
No witnesses.
You say that, but
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Yeah. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Do you recall who wrote the flavor text on Treacherous Greed? It's very good. It's just
Could you read it?
loot's easy to divide by one.
These.
It wasn't me or you.
No.
Maybe it was Josh.
Josh?
Josh,
Oh,
maybe.
hey. Inkwell. Yeah.
I can't. Here's the thing. I remember stuff that I know I wrote, but that's it.
Pompous Gadabout.
I love
Nice.
Which
Out of my way.
has been confirmed
Shadowy.
that the uncard named blank
Yes.
underscore 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 underscore
Yeah.
is indeed, if you do not set it to anything, it is indeed a card with no name.
Yeah.
And therefore cannot block Pompous Gadabout.
Jacob, I
Wow.
feel
Very
like you'll,
cool
I feel like you'll
Oracle
appreciate
text.
the flavor of Pompous
these are
Gadabout.
great.
It's Pompous Gadabout can't be blocked by creatures that don't have a name.
Hell yeah.
Stand aside,
Nobody's.
nobodies.
Yeah.
It's just like
All the 8s shut up, a 10 is talking.
exactly, yeah.
Speaking of all the flavor text and stuff, I want to say that flavor text, because a lot of people are like, oh, you did the flavor text and stuff, but like there's 4 people on the set. It was us and Josh and Ben, and there's also a very talented editor named Fox, and Fox would just sort of pass an eye over, and they would touch things up and make things just perfect and make sure they all fit, and did a lot of work. So like I feel like it's a real group effort to do the flavor text and the creative. And then also, which is a thing that they started doing that we didn't get to see the process of, all the story spotlight cards, some of them have flavor text that's directly from the Shauna Maguire stories. It's really cool.
Fun. That's cool.
So there's a more cohesion.
Which Ben? Oh, sorry.
Palazniak?
Username
Magical Writer.
Username Magical Writer. So not someone from Loading Ready Run.
I'm sorry, you said story focus card? What?
There's cards that say story spotlight in the bottom of them.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh,
Here's
hell yeah, I see
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
I got 3 of them in here.
Nice.
How many are there?
Oh, these are the ones that I'm like, oh, these are so... Yeah, the story spotlight ones seem to have the magnifying glass that I noticed.
I mean, I've got one that isn't the magnifying glass, but is a spotlight. I don't know. But
I think
anyway,
this set has like at least 10 story spotlights, but I can remember like first Kaladesh only had, I want to say 4 or 5. So I think there's some liberty on the creative team for how many they want to have, or maybe the
exactly
design team
2,800 backers. Wow.
30.
Wow.
There's 30 story spotlights.
Oh,
Very cool.
30 story. I mean,
Yeah, what do you call a elf crocodile detective?
Oh yeah, this Ask Wheeler. Yeah.
The crocodile.
The crocodile.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that. That was one where I distinctly remember going like, "Ooh, crocodile," and like throwing that in there, and then seeing that I think it was Josh had already submitted crocodile because both of us were just like,
It's a crocodile.
must make portmanteau.
If it wasn't a detective, like if it was just a crocodile elf, would that just be a
Krelf?
a crocoelf or elfadile? I don't know.
Brownie Point suggests the investigator, which is also pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Investigator.
No, that doesn't have the elf part though.
Cameron has discovered a creature.
Oh, the best dog token ever?
Yes.
And Foily.
A foily dog token?
Oh, that's so cute.
The foily dog token?
Yeah, you gonna eat it?
He's
Yeah.
got a job. He has a little.
They made a dog a cop.
The dog has a little agency badge. What do you got there?
There's a Goblin Bard. There's a Goblin Bard.
Yeah.
It is crime
Crime
novelist.
novelist, yeah.
Yes.
This is rad.
Read the flavor text.
Card, right?
But then he peeled off the mask, revealing a sight that made Grozia's blood run cold. Brulu was actually Vogos in disguise. This is rad.
Well done. Very fun card.
Literally, the author on that card is going like this. She's like,
Yeah, she's got her tongue sticking out. She's having a great time. That was Kathleen's flavor text.
Oh, this is lovely. That's great.
16 trillion
Way to go.
likes on AO3.
I love that now that they have the Bard subtype, which has only been a couple years at this point. I think
Pretty recent,
was
yeah.
from
Was it
AFR,
AFR,
probably.
I think? Yeah, I think it was AFR.
Then now
What's
they're
AFR?
like Adventures in the Forgotten Realms.
Oh, the first
D&D
I love
D&D
the
set.
first D&D
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
So now that they have bards, they're like, I guess this person's a bard. Yeah.
Shady Informant? That's so cool. You know what Universes Beyond I would love to see that wouldn't be popular probably, or it might be among certain people? Shadowrun. I would love to see Shadowrun sets.
Yeah.
No. This is
What you
rad.
got?
Yeah.
Who did do you know who did the flavor text in this one?
Can I read it? The one on the.
I don't know if it's different from in the portfolio than from the
It's
actual
different.
card.
Yeah, the dossier versions are different from the original main set. But it's
the neighborhood guardian,
the
Unicorn?
everyone's favorite unicorn friend.
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
but it's just,
Ain't done nothing bad to nobody.
it's the neighborhood guardian, and then there's the note on the dossier, which is currently defines its neighborhood as all of districts 8 and 9, extending lately into parts of the 10th. So there we go.
And the district is like a whole city.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
province or something.
So
right?
don't
Yeah.
mess with things in the 8 and 9 and part of the 10th district, or a very angry unicorn might
Come
visit
and
you.
trample you.
I mean, maybe we could get an Earth Dawn one. Would that fit better? You get Mountain Shadow, Loafweir up-ins, horrors.
Yisan started as a Yisan Wandering
the Earth
Bard started as a human rogue, but is now a human rogue bard.
Nice.
Because someone points out, they tend not to take subtypes away, so they just added bard. I assume Dogged Detective is going to get detective added to it because it says detective in the name.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of an oversight not to do in Murders Karlov Manor, but maybe on the next round. Sometimes they catch up. Hopefully,
says
Dogged
no.
Detective will become a detective. Oh, really?
Oh, why not?
Oh, man.
I mean, I think they want to like pump the brakes on Oracle texting cards.
Yeah, I guess.
okay.
That makes sense.
Although, hey, if we're talking about like Universes Beyond Secret Lairs, Last Unicorn, it would just have so many like spells and instants that make you like. There are so many times in that film where somebody says something completely off the cuff that is the most profound thing a 7-year-old has ever heard in their life. You idiot! There's no happy endings because nothing ends. And then somebody else just keeps that conversation going.
Oh, these lands are so cool.
Jacob, you'll probably appreciate the name reference in this, which was not us, but from Bite Down on Crime.
Bite down. Gruff the crime dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Mick Gruff. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Mick Gruff.
Holy PG-13.
The big full
The
arts.
lands.
Anyway,
Oh
we're
my
just
God.
talking about magic cards.
Sorry.
now. No, it's fine.
Yeah, the full arts in this.
I'm
are
just so
cool.
excited about getting to make new Friday nights.
I'm not gonna have to edit this crack attack, am I?
No.
Oh, man.
The old Tango Grove Kelp, another excellent piece of flavor text.
Oh, yes?
Tango Grove Kelp, which is an artifact creature clue plant. And even experienced detectives can be strung along by planted evidence.
Oh, that's. I think if I had to guess, that's Josh.
I think so.
That is solid.
Oh, man.
Anyway, thank you all so very much.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to join us for the countdown. This was a lot of fun. And thanks hugely to everyone who backed the campaign. We'll be doing updates on the campaign page as things progress. Certainly, when we get the final art for the playmat, which is it still involves the Simic Slaw, but it's different than Nick's initial sketch there. Very excited about the direction that's going. We'll post updates when we get a bunch of them in here to sign them, and that'll be a fun day.
Weekend.
Yeah. And yeah, early on, I think Beej was like, could we do a thing where like we do like a foil where like everyone signs like a piece of paper real nice, and then we do like a foil print on the thing, and
Stamp,
I'm like,
yeah.
that might look better and even last longer, but that's not what we said we would do. So
and
we can't do that. We have to sign them all. And
Tunnel
he's like,
carpal for everyone.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm not signing them. And I'm like, yep, fair enough.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. So
Nope.
I think that's going to do it
Yeah.
for our stream today.
This is cool. I'm excited to actually. I'm excited to see more. I'm gonna watch some of these. The rest of them probably this weekend,
Sweet.
or a bunch this weekend. And
There's so
now
many you can't watch them all in a
we
weekend.
get to see more. Well, I'll work backwards or something. I
There
don't know.
are-
You don't. You. I might.
Just let YouTube recommend which ones to
77
watch.
episodes.
Yeah.
77?
77.
We made a lot. We made a
Dang.
lot.
But I'm excited. Thank you very much. Now I get to watch more.
Yeah, maybe hook up with some folks on Discord. You can do a rewatch.
Oh, watch along party. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for now. I've been Graham, joined by Nelson.
I was here.
And Kathleen. James was here. Jacob's here.
It's me.
Cameron. Matt. And Paul. And we will talk to you all next time. Tune back in tonight for episode 2 of By Law and Order, the 6th District, for more Ravnican fun. All right, see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks.